The Escort MAXcam 360c. Reveal the road ahead with a complete driver alert system engineered for excellence.
Hello, welcome to the Escort MAXcam 360c launch. My name is Gail Babbitt. I am the CEO of Cedar Electronics. I'm so excited to be here with you today. We're going to spend the next 30 minutes telling you about our products. Everything at Cedar is about how we can keep you driving smarter and safer. It's important for your transportation to be safe, whether it's in a sports car, sedan, an RV, an ATV, powerboat. We want to make sure you're safe in your mode of transportation. Next 30 minutes, we want to share with you what we've been doing. We're really excited. This has been the result of hundreds of hours of research, technology in the lab, on the roads. So again, come by, talk to us, listen to what we have to say, tell us how we can provide products and services to make you safer. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much, Gail, for that welcome. My name is Cassandra De Cruz, and I'll be your host for the next 30 minutes as we unveil the MAXcam 360c. Since I joined Cedar earlier this year, I've learned so much about our mission to help people drive smarter and safer. I love following just how advanced these products have become and how passionate our community is. So that makes me really excited to be announcing the launch of the MAXcam 360c. We'll be taking a deep dive into the product. We'll be looking at how a high-performance detector and advanced dash cam combine together to deliver a complete driver alert system. Last week, I had the opportunity to speak to several of my teammates who have been working on the creation of this product. We'll get to have a real deep dive into the product, and we'll also be answering some of your questions. So please use the Q&A panel in the Zoom interface to ask them. And make sure that you stay to the very end of the event, as you'll be getting exclusive access to the product page. So you'll be able to browse and purchase the product before anyone else can. And on top of that, to thank you for being an Escort fan, we'll be giving the first 100 MAXcam customers a special gift from us. Let's have a look at the interviews.
Hi, I'm Cassandra from Escort Radar, and I'm so excited to be here today at the product launch event for the MAXcam 360c. I get the chance to speak to the team that made this product come to life. We go into the radar detector, the dash cam, the Drive Smarter app, and how this is all combined into a complete driver alert system. Let's kick it off with Jonas. I'm here with Jonas, and I'm really excited to dive deeper into the MAXcam 360c. Hi, Jonas.
Hi, Cassandra. How are you?
Well, thank you. Thanks for being here.
Pleasure.
So before we dive into the MAXcam 360c, can you tell us a little bit more about Escort's mission?
Definitely. So our mission, or purpose rather, is really to empower people to drive smarter and safer. Our products are really designed and engineered with the driver in mind, to make sure that they can really stay focused on the road ahead.
So how exactly do we help people drive smarter and safer?
It's a good question. So in multiple ways, obviously. First, it's staying alert to what's going on around you, making sure that we alert you for any road hazards or traffic hazards out there. And then it's also around lessen the driver distraction. You don't have to interact with a smartphone. All the alerts you need is actually coming on your windshield from our product solutions. And then also our cameras are actually also giving you a peace of mind, because it actually records what's ahead of you. So all that together is really helping you to drive smarter and safer.
And if we look a little bit closer at the MAXcam 360c, can you tell us what's so unique about this device?
Definitely. So first of all, we're super excited, of course, to be here talking about this device. And the team has spent over 2 years in really engineering the latest and greatest in technology, in car technology. So this is the next generation of Escort radar and laser detection. And it not only stops there, it also has a built-in dash camera. And it connects to the Drive Smarter community. And on top of that, it also comes with cloud video management. And when we did this product, we had to really re-architect the entire thinking of the traditional radar detector. So this is a completely new product, completely new design that takes the Escort era into a new generation.
And who would you say this product is perfect for?
It's designed and perfect for the driver enthusiasts, the people who love out there being on the road and just want to stay alert and informed of what's going on ahead of them.
Well, thank you very much for your answers, Jonas.
Thank you. Pleasure being here.
Reveal the road ahead with the Escort MAXcam 360c. Gain unprecedented awareness of your drive with a single device that combines a high-performance radar detector, advanced dash cam, and the Drive Smarter app to create Escort's first ever complete driver alert system.
Hi, Venki.
Hi, Cassandra.
Thank you for being here. Before we dive more into the features of the product, can you tell us a little bit more about the vision of the MAXcam?
Absolutely. From day one, we were all about coming up with a solution that would be the ultimate driver alert system, something that would embody Cedar Electronics' mission of empowering our drivers to be smarter and safer while they're on the road. From the very onset, we were looking for something that would give high-performing detection system, coupled with another essential while you're on the road, a dash camera with the capability of recording high-quality, high-resolution content in a timely fashion. We also wanted to enable users to have that extra sense of assurance from a cloud-connected system that will allow not just alerts to come through, but also create instant backups of emergency content. And this is kind of the high-level thinking that led us to the concept that is now manifested in MAXcam 360c. We also, one of our original premises was to also understand from consumers as to what they were looking for, and that led us down the path of this combination of a dash camera and a radar detector monitoring system. A trend that we saw with consumers buying radar detectors with bolt-on dash cameras and putting them together in a elegant, easy-to-use package became one of the motivations that led us down this path.
So Venki, let's have a look at the dash cam. Can you tell us a little bit more about the top features and what makes them so unique?
That's a great question. So the MAXcam 360c has a dash camera facet to it that wasn't an afterthought. It was designed from the ground up to be that high-quality, high-performance imaging experience that consumers expect from an Escort product. Included in that is a very robust DVR system that's constantly loop recording, creating digital video content reliably and with high resolution. What's important to note is that we chose to go with a system that can record at a very high resolution, but with that right trade-off where the size of the files that are created are manageable. So with that in mind, we have a QHD capable imaging system and a recording system. Another thing that we paid attention to was the ability to record under all conditions, including low light, extreme low light circumstances. So that's another feature that we think, where we think the MAXcam 360c over-indexes in terms of camera functionality. We've also got a high-grade G sensor that reliably triggers those emergency recordings. What that means is there's locked content and locked videos that are created and that will stay on the card. They won't be deleted. And by the way, with the connectivity that we've built in, there's the ability to create instant backups of that content to the cloud. So we've got our dual band Wi-Fi chipset that works in tandem with the camera, with the core camera capability to make those emergency backups in the cloud.
Our users are going to be really excited about these features. Can you tell us a little bit more about the components and what's inside the MAXcam?
Absolutely, happy to do that. As I'd mentioned, performance was a big piece of this and what we wanted to accomplish with the product. And part of that is the selection of top quality, tried and true components. And with that in mind, the brains of the camera, if you may, is the SoC and or system on a chip. This system on a chip essentially is instrumental in all of the digital video recording capability as well as some of the advanced dashcam features. We opted for an Umbrella A12 series SoC that is top of the line in what it does and very reliable. And that ties in with the G sensor system, which enables those emergency recordings to occur. Another big piece that I touched on earlier was the low light condition recording and how that's important for our users. And to enable that, we selected a Sony StarVis sensor that really excels when it comes to recording crisp, high-quality videos, even in dimly lit parking structures where you want to be able to capture those moments where someone might have committed vandalism or run into your car. Another big piece of the dash camera functionality is the ability to store reliably, store content, and bear in mind that these cameras record in a loop, so they keep creating new footage every minute or every couple of minutes. And as that happens, it's important that with that constant read and write events happening and content being stored on the card, over time, cards tend to get fragmented and degrade. Well, we selected a top-of-the-line industrial-grade card that's rated at a very high level. It's a U1 specification that ensures that it doesn't degrade over the life cycle of the MAXcam 360. And finally, last but not the least, it's the connectivity is a big part of the value proposition. And we wanted to ensure that we had a Wi-Fi module that would give the best odds that consumers would be able to connect to a hotspot that was available, whether in the vehicle through a mobile hotspot or integrated into the vehicle. And so it was important for us to put in affordance for this dual band capability, which connects to access points that might be in the 2.4 gigahertz spectrum or 5 gigahertz spectrum. And those ensure that people can get the most out of the product. Another thing, Cassandra, that I wanted to point out about the SoC and high quality video recording is the fact that this SoC enables the MAXcam 360c to capture footage at a QHD level. QHD resolution is a step beyond full HD, which most consumers recognize because of its usage in various consumer electronics. But QHD enables much more pixel density. So if you can think about the 3.7 million pixels in every image that the MAXcam 360c can capture compared to full HD, which would be a couple million pixels, that gives you a much richer image quality that will give you a much better chance that you can get the details of that license plate that's in the footage captured by the MAXcam 360c at the scene of an accident. So if you were unfortunate enough to be in an accident, the odds are MAXcam 360c would have captured all the detail that you need for your insurance provider or for the authorities to know about the details of that incident.
Thank you for being here. Welcome, Joe. Thanks for being here. I'd like to talk in more detail on the detector features and how they fit into the Max family.
The MAXcam is a great next step in the evolution of the Max family. Earlier in the interview, you spoke with Jonas, and Jonas talked a little bit about the connected car vision. And Venki had talked, I believe, on the dash camera side. And really, this is the perfect marriage of several technologies under one product. And on the radar detector side, we're delivering a lot of the same features you have today from the legendary Max 360c and Max 360 with significant improvements that we've put on here based upon some of the work we did with the Redline 360c. So for example, what we currently have on here is the 360 degrees of coverage, front and rear. We have laser detection. We've got the great filtering that we've built into the product with blind spot monitoring and our auto learn technology when you're going by fixed locations, as well as our Defender database and our connectivity with both Bluetooth and dual band Wi-Fi that we're introducing in this for the first time.
So now that we've talked about the features of the detector, can you tell us a little bit more about the components, what's inside?
Sure. So we use
a lot of the technology that we incorporated with the Redline, as I mentioned before. We have our next evolution with the antenna in here, which is the M13. And the M13 utilizes the Blackfin digital signal processor, as well as 2 analog device chips that we have, software-defined radio and a microwave chip that we've got, that really mean great range and incredible filtering. These are the same types of technologies, as I mentioned, that's on the Redline. In addition to that, we've got our dual band Wi-Fi chip in here. It's a Cypress chip that we've got, and that really means 2.4 and for the first time ever, 5 gigahertz connection capability for a lot of our users. So for many people that have the newer cars out there, you can now connect using your newer car as a live hotspot for the device. You're able to do your updates live from your vehicle or through your home with the Wi-Fi connection. And we've also introduced this rotary knob, which is very cool, which can be used for either controlling the volume on the device, or now with the program button, that's basically the menu, you can use the rotary knob to get through the menu significantly easier than we did before. And I would say lastly, as we've talked a little bit on the Wi-Fi side, we have the connectivity that we can now take advantage of with the Drive Smarter app that Steve will be talking about in a little bit, that basically allows our users to take advantage of the live alert threats that we have, as well as the active threats they're getting from the device itself.
It was a pleasure speaking with you, Joe. Thank you for your time. Welcome, Steve. Thanks for being here today. Let's dive straight into the Drive Smarter app. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, Drive Smarter was originally launched as a cloud video management platform for our dash cams. But starting with the MAXcam 360c here, we're actually unifying that with our live alert platform and bringing the alerts and the video side under one app for the first time. That's just the beginning for us, though. It should help us create a better platform for every driver to drive smarter and drive safer moving forward.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the top features of the Drive Smarter app?
Yeah, so I mentioned our live alerts, where all of our detectors that are connected to our cloud are passing that data up. Whenever your detector receives an alert, it passes it up to the Drive Smarter platform. And then any users that are in our community see where those alerts are, so you always know what's going on around you. I also talked about our cloud video management piece, where you can view and edit, share clips that you might have on your device, and then upload those to the cloud. And then our incident and mayday reporting for our safety features, where if your vehicle was bumped or you're in an incident, we actually know that that happens, and we can create a report with a video clip, and then you can share that with an interested party at any given time.
Steve, thank you very much for answering my questions and for taking the time to be here.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone for watching. We hope you learned a lot about the exciting features the MAXcam 360c has to offer.
So that brings us to the Q&A part of today's launch. I have Joe with me here today. Welcome, Joe. And
hello,
Larry, who's also part of the product team at CEDA. Hi, Larry. So I'm going to have a look at the questions that we've got coming in, and let's see. So the first one I'm going to ask you is, how does this compare to the Redline and the Max 360c?
So the new MAXcam 360c incorporates some of the technology that we used in the Redline 360c. So right now you've got the Blackfin chip we talked about a little bit during the last interview that we did. And so really you have improved sensitivity. So you're definitely going to get some better range than we had with the Max 360c. And you're going to have better filtering with it. So that's improved blind spot monitoring, collision avoidance systems, the CAS filtering, et cetera. So it's going to be much better than the 360c, and very, I'll say kind of close to what you have with the Redline, maybe a little bit below in terms of sensitivity and filtering on that.
Okay, let me have a look through our questions coming in. So the next one I'm going to ask Larry, how much does the MAXcam 360c cost?
MAXcam 360c is going to retail at $849.95. With that, you get a very high quality dash camera with one of our best detectors.
Thank you. And another one for maybe Joe this time. Will this get regular firmware updates like the Redline?
Absolutely. We will definitely be doing pretty frequent firmware updates for this. We're always looking to make improvements, a lot like what we did with the Redline 360c. So We'll have those available. You'll be able to download those either through your Wi-Fi connection in your car, in your home, or you can always do the USB connection and go to escortradar.com to our Detector Tools Pro link that we have up there and do your updates right from the website.
Thank you, Joe. I'm having a look at some more of the questions here. The next one is, how big is the unit?
I'll take that one. So MAXcam 360c is slightly wider than the Redline 360c, about an inch wider, a little less than an inch. The other dimensions are the same, and the weight is approximately the same, maybe just a tad heavier. It uses the easy mag mount, so the weight's not an issue with that. It keeps a firm hold on the windshield mount.
Okay, and I've got a good one that's just come in about the dash cam from one of our attendees. They're asking, if this is only front view, what do you do if you want to have interior view or a view out of the back?
Yeah, the MAXcam 360c only includes a front view only camera, and there's no option to add any other internal or rear cameras. If that's something that you need, then we recommend checking out the Cobra SC series of dash cameras that offer internal and rear view cameras.
Okay, thank you. I'm moving on to the next one. I've got a good one here. How will this work with my car's hotspot?
Yeah, absolutely. So whether it's an older vehicle or a newer vehicle, the MAXcam 360c now comes with dual band Wi-Fi, so it's capable of working with both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So that will be compatible basically with most vehicle hotspots and with most homes. A lot of homes now have gone to 5 gigahertz as well. So you'll be able to access Wi-Fi from pretty much every type of source out there.
And we've just had another question come in about compatibility. They're asking, is this compatible with your laser shifters?
Yes, this will be compatible with both our ZR5 laser shifter and with the ZW5 laser shifters that we have.
Okay, and in the interest of time, I'm going to choose one last question. Okay. Here we go. How does the MAXcam 360c compare to the R7?
You know, in our field testing, they've been very comparable with one another for the sensitivity performance for Ka and K-band frequencies.
Okay. We've got a lot of other questions coming in, but in the interest of time, we're going to have to close down the Q&A now. If you do have any additional questions, you can email us at radarfeedback@cedarelectronics.com. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you, Larry, for answering those questions. So we're just about out of time. If we didn't manage to get to your question, I really encourage you to reach out to Joe at radarfeedback@cedarelectronics.com. And now to the exciting part, the MAXcam site is now live and exclusively available to today's attendees. You can access the site through escortradar.com or bestbuy.com and head to the MAXcam 360c, where you'll see a lot of information about the product, images, videos, and more. That brings us to an end of the event. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've learned everything you wanted to about the MAXcam 360c, and I'll see you at the next event. Have a great day.
Reveal the road ahead with the Escort MAXcam 360c. Gain unprecedented awareness of your drive with a single device that combines a high-performance radar detector, advanced dash cam, and the Drive Smarter app to create Escort's first ever complete driver alert system. The premium radar detector offers exceptional detection range, outstanding false alert filtering so you can focus on the right alerts at the right time, and 360-degree awareness so you always know what's happening around you. The QHD dashcam captures 78% more pixels with 1440p resolution. A Sony Starvis sensor offers excellent low-light performance. And the cloud video management allows you to store, share, and edit footage anywhere. Plus, advanced safety and security features like emergency Mayday alert, incident reports, and parking mode. Help ensure that you and your vehicle remain protected. The Escort MAXcam 360c. Reveal the road ahead with a complete driver alert system engineered for excellence.